Sister wives Kody Brown unwanted at family gatherings. Hello friends, welcome to the Daily Gossip News Update. I am Eva and hope you are well by God's grace. Please subscribe the channel and press the bell icon. It is now confirmed that Kody Brown is no longer wanted at any of the family gatherings. He has his own beliefs as to why he has not been invited, but his ex-wife, Janelle Brown, is clearing all of that up. In the latest episode of Sister Wives, which aired on Sunday, December 1 Steed, they had an event for Savannah Brown. It was then that it became clear Kody could stay away and never come back. Early in season 19 of Sister Wives, the Brown family headed to a wedding, though they never shared who was getting married. It was the nuptials of Janelle and Kody Brown's son, Logan Brown, and his wife, Michelle Petty. They have opted not to be filmed any longer, but had no idea that their wedding would be such a big secret. Fans quickly realized, through past social media posts, that it was Logan's big day, and all of the sister wives plus Kody came together in Las Vegas. They also gathered for Gwendolyn Brown's bridal shower in Flagstaff minus Janelle, whose daughter, Maddie Brown Brush, went into labor. Kody and Robin Brown met Christine Brown Woolley's then-boyfriend David Woolley. Though it was awkward, they all handled it like adults. Then, in the latest episode of Sister Wives, Janelle and Kody's youngest child, Savannah, graduated from high school. The party was held at Christine and David's home, but Kody was not invited. According to monsters and critics, Kody Brown was under the impression that the wives had come together to work against him. Therefore, they are intentionally leaving him out of events. Janelle proceeded to make it clear he was no longer wanted, and for legitimate reasons. Kody has this idea that somehow, if he leaves Robin home, he's going to be able to come to these family gatherings, and that's so far from the truth. So, what is the truth, and why has he been cut out of the family activities? She gave a touch more insight. Kody is alienated from 90 to 95% of his children. He is not really wanted at events. He's not coming regardless of who he brings or doesn't bring with him. Kody Brown maintained that it was all about Robin Brown and how his family had this vendetta against her. More so, he refused to believe that he had played any part in this alienation, and it was all his exes who ensured he was not invited. Kody did attend Savannah's graduation, which was a positive thing, but back in Flagstaff. During the party, Robin went back in time. She reminisced about how amazing the parties used to be and how sad everything had become. It likely is not changing anytime soon. Janelle Brown is skeptical about Kody on Coyote Pass. I don't know what to expect. Janelle Brown is raising serious doubts about Kody Brown's promises regarding the future of Coyote Pass. Despite all their contributions to paying off the land, Janelle still needs to be convinced that Kody will honor his promises regarding its future. This comes months after Janelle Brown made the bold move to step away from Coyote Pass and attempted to sell her share following her split from Kody. Janelle's doubts about her ex-husband's commitment to the future of Coyote Pass have only grown as their post-split tensions continue. Following their split in December 2022, the reality TV star's trust in the family's patriarch has understandably diminished, especially concerning the land they all contributed to. She expressed her frustration with the ongoing tension surrounding the property in a Sister Wives episode. "We're finally paying off this dang property in Flagstaff, but now there's this big fight about how do we divide it. I don't know what to expect from Kody." She further explained that Kody's past behavior made her skeptical, adding, "He's been kind of an A about the property, so he might be an A about it as we move forward. Who knows?" Janelle's concerns date back to her private conversations with Christine Brown, the first wife to leave the plural marriage. People reported that Janelle confided in Christine about potentially lawyering up due to Kody's secrecy over the land's status. Janelle's concerns about the Coyote Pass property might not have been as far-fetched as they seemed. In a surprising revelation, On the TLC hit series, the father of 18 admitted he might have wronged the mother of 6 over the land. The drama unfolded in the December 1 episode when Mary visited Kody and Robin's home to discuss the property's final payment. The mother of 1 shared Janelle's warning to protect her stake, suspecting that Kody would not act fairly. Kody then candidly confessed in a confessional to harboring distrust for Janelle, jokingly admitting, "And I'll be honest, I've thought about screwing her." Though he laughed, he went on to clarify, "But I won't. My wife Robin with a conscience won't let me." It seems Janelle's instinct might have been spot on after all. This ongoing tension follows Janelle's decision months ago to sell her share of Coyote Pass and move closer to her daughter Madison. However, the blast reported that the decision has proven more complicated than she anticipated, even with Christine supporting her decision, calling it a no-brainer. While Janelle is excited to start fresh, untangling her ties to the property is proving challenging. She openly admitted that due to their lack of legal marriage, she has no claim to the land. In her words, despite her concerns with the Coyote Pass property, Janelle did not let it stop her from starting over again. In July, the star purchased a sprawling 156-acre property for $289,000, marking a significant change as she started to distance herself from the complications of her past. This new property offers more than just a new home, as she got it just to be closer to her daughter, Madison Brown, who relocated to Greenville with her husband and children in 2021. The property is less than a 30-minute drive from the mother of 3 and her family, allowing Janelle to be more involved in her daughter's and 3 grandchildren's lives. It is noteworthy that beneath Janelle's transitions is the grief she had to navigate after the loss of her son, Garrison. Rather than retreating into solitude, she focused on creating joyful memories with her remaining children. An example is when she shared a photo of a heartwarming trip to Disneyland with her kids, Gabriel and Savannah. In the photo, Janelle beamed with joy, wearing Minnie Mouse ears and a colorful blouse, while her children joined her in forming heart shapes with their fingers. She captioned the post, "Disney Day. Gabe, Savannah, and I made a quick trip to Disneyland. I never want to waste an opportunity to make memories." Despite the uncertainties surrounding Coyote Pass, Janelle Brown is determined to get what is hers. Kody and Robin Brown have the upper hand. During the latest episode of Sister Wives, TLC discussed some of the challenges that Kody, Robin, Mary, and Janelle went through at the end of the plural marriage. The former wives, Mary, Janelle, and Christine Brown, each bought into the family dream of Coyote Pass along with Kody and Robin. However, once the marriage came to a close, Mary, Janelle, and Christine were ready to move on and pursue new dreams. Christine Brown-Woolley struck a deal with Kody to make a clean break away from the property, but Janelle and Mary were still invested. However, the split of the properties was very concerning. Furthermore, Janelle and Mary began questioning trust in Kody and Robin. They weren't sure they would fairly divide the land since the names listed on the properties weren't equally allotted. Legally, Kody and Robin could claim far more than Mary or Janelle based on the way the paperwork was filed. Brown's detailed Flagstaff and Vegas real estate transactions. On Reddit, Sister Wives fans provided some public records to help viewers better understand the figures the Browns were working with. First, a user added several photos with collected data about Coyote Pass and the Browns' Vegas living. The user says Coyote Pass ownership updated with 2025 tax assessment. Furthermore, the user includes the appraised values and the ownership percentages. It shows that Kody had the lion's share with 45% ownership. Furthermore, Robin owns 25%, but Mary and Janelle have significantly less ownership, just 10% and 20% respectively. Likewise, the user adds what a fair split should have looked like. Then, they included images with details about the investments. Additionally, they add I posted this chart in 2023, and a commenter was upset because the numbers were out of date. I updated the chart with the most recent values from the county website and also updated a couple of other charts I had made compiling the basic numbers from the real estate transactions in both Las Vegas and Flagstaff. I thought it might be helpful as a reference for tonight's episode. After the initial post, other Sister Wives viewers added their thoughts on the transactions. Thank you for these. I'm terrible at math, so forgive me if CP had been split equally 5 ways prior to Christine leaving. Each person would have approximately $277,910. Christine walked away with a profit from the house $180,000. At the time, Janelle said that seemed fair, something like the land and the house are about the same value. Was Janelle referring to the sliver of land that had Christine's name on it? Or was she referring to 1/5 that the total land value? Seems as if Christine was also shortchanged. I think it's hard to say what the value was at the time Christine left for a couple of reasons. The first is that these are just county tax appraisals, and I really don't know if that correlates with what someone would actually pay for the property. The second reason is that the appraisal numbers shown here are from 2025. In 2023, the total value was around $880,000, and I think Christine had already been gone a while at that time. I think Christine was more worried about making a clean break than in getting max value out of it. I believe she left Flagstaff in 2021. Although the poster delivered specific public numbers for Sister Wives fans, one user added there was more to the story. Another user points out, this chart, while technically accurate, leaves out a lot of detail. Christine's mortgage when she sold the house was only $394,000 when she refinanced it in her name only. The family paid her down payment. She sold her house for $700,000, so she actually walked away with about error $300 Inc. minus selling costs. Again, OP's chart is accurate info terms of the original investment V's final sale, but there's some additional context that happened too. But given all the work OP put into these charts, I can understand why they didn't get into the minutia of every property. Lol. The OP added, yeah, I started down that road but didn't think it added much value in the long run. I actually cropped out a few columns because I didn't have hard numbers. The gross profits is simply sale price purchase price. I calculated the net takeaway, the amount she walked with as sale price selling costs original mortgage balance, and figured that would be close enough. Here's the full chart, which is, of course, just a best guess estimate because we have no way of knowing exactly what her selling costs were. Seemingly, the numbers may not paint the whole picture. However, Sister Wives fans have no question that Mary Brown got the raw end of the deal. Wait, why does Mary only have 10%? I would love to see how much each person put into it because she seems like she's had the most money coming in between the wives. There was a scene this season where Janelle said she told Kody she thought everyone's name should be on the McMansion deed, and Kody said no. I still think that the whole move to Flagstaff was a scheme to get the equity out of the 4 Las Vegas houses into Kody and Robin's name. And for the most part, they got away with it. That is just diabolical. Isn't it funny how Robin's share of CP is exactly 25%, no more, no less? Then no one can say she did something wrong. Kody Brown spotted wearing hairnet, debuts new hairstyle after leaving Robin for his boys' trip. Kody Brown has debuted a brand new hairstyle after leaving Robin behind for a much-talked-about boys' trip. He showed off his fresh look as he experimented with his hair again, leaving his audience in disbelief. The celeb further talked about how much effort he has to put in just to maintain his hair. But that's not all. Kody has finally stirred the pot by revealing the secret behind his perfect Raymond curls. Sister Wives star Kody Brown finally decided to take some time out for himself. He recently revealed that he was going on a trip with his brothers. The celeb appeared to be really excited as he believed that this was basically a kind of birthday gift they gave each other and spent time together. Hence, he decided to take a men's trip with his brother and some others. Kody admitted that he was a bit sad about leaving Robin and his kids behind. But he didn't look upset, as he was sure that he would enjoy his trip. This clearly didn't sit well with his audience, as they wondered why he was putting his last marriage at stake. Though Robin appeared to be happy with Kody's trip, fans are sure that this wasn't the right move. Sister Wives viewers need time to get out of the shock they got during the latest episode. YES. Fans had to witness Kody Brown scrunching his hair with a head cap on. He had partially wet hair when he came to meet his brothers during their all-men trip. The celeb explained that if he didn't dry his hair right, all his curls just don't happen. Hence, he has to be really careful. Kody further asked his brothers not to be jealous of him when they laughed out loud at the way he was scrunching his hair. He admitted that it was a lot of work as he had to maintain his beautiful curls. But that's not all. The celeb explained how he now has gray hair, which he has to dye out. Kody wants his hair to look pretty, and he simply can't give up on his regime. But if you think that the cringe part is over, then you might be wrong. Apparently, Kody even claimed that he usually puts on the hair cap because it helps him a lot, and he doesn't have to spend hours blow-drying them. Yes? You heard that, right? Kody even blow-dried his hair. Perhaps this could be way more effort than he has ever put into any of his relationships. That could be the reason why his fifth wife is always with him and things are going fine between them. Sister Wives fans react to Kody not wanting to get the Coyote Pass property appraised. Season 19 of Sister Wives aired a new episode on Sunday, December 1, 2024. In one episode segment, Kody sat down with Mary and Robin to discuss finally paying off their Coyote Pass property. While each had a different plan for the plot, Mary wanted an appraisal before deciding what to do with it. However, Kody was not too keen on the idea. He disapproved of her plan, saying it was too much work. Kody worried that getting official appraisals and hiring lawyers would cost him money, which he did not wish to spend after all he had put into it. Meanwhile, Mary pushed the idea of the appraisal because she wanted to look out for herself and ensure she was paid fairly. Their discussion soon ended without a resolution. Mary was tentatively the sole owner of one section of the Coyote Pass property and the joint owner of another with Kody. She suggested the appraisal to discover whether selling her lots would be in her best interest. When Kody insisted otherwise, Mary said she would take legal action if need be. Sister Wives fans took to X to comment on Kody's dismissal of the appraisal. They criticized him for not considering Mary's idea and believed he was trying to hide the real value of the land to benefit himself. Netizens were convinced Kody's antics would prevent Mary from getting her fair share. Many Sister Wives fans criticized Kody for dismissing the appraisal. The land needs an appraisal. If you all paid 1/4 each on the property, why wouldn't it be sold and split 4 ways? Kody and Robin now don't want to sell, nor get an appraisal since it's paid off and they own the most. There's Robin's house that everyone put money in to purchase it. A user reacted. Kody is not interested in doing anything with the property because he owns most of it. They cannot do anything without his approval. He is hoping they get tired of fighting and just give up their portions, a person commented. Oh, you can bet Kody would be okay with getting it appraised if he thought he'd come out ahead, one user posted. Other Sister Wives fans urged Mary to hire a lawyer and not trust Kody with the negotiations. I would not trust Robin and Kody with property negotiations. Lawyer up, Mary. A person reacted. An equal part of the property. Yeah, get an attorney to do the paperwork because Kody, will you immediately? Another netizen commented. During the meeting, Mary mentioned it would be fair for them to know what the property was worth before deciding whether to sell it or build on it. The idea of an appraisal bothered Kody, who stressed over having to find a land appraiser. Hearing that, Mary replied. In contrast, Robin was on board with Mary's plan and wanted to ensure everyone got a fair share. When both Mary and Robin pushed the idea, Kody felt cornered. Meanwhile, Janelle claimed Kody hesitated to get the appraisal because he wanted everyone to trust his decisions. I believe that Kody is resistant to getting an appraisal because he knows he's making out like a bandit now. He wants us to trust that he knows what he's talking about with the values of the property, she said. While speaking to the cameras, Kody explained why he was against an appraisal. The Sister Wives cast member mentioned that the Coyote Pass property had turned into a source of pain for him, so he did not want to invest more money into it or get it appraised. He added that he was not interested in doing anything because it would only elongate the process. However, Mary stuck to her plan even though Kody was against it. The Sister Wives star explained that she had to look out for herself because she was no longer a part of Kody and Robin's unit. She revealed that she would hire an attorney if needed because Kody had a monopoly on the property, which gave him the advantage in legal matters. Despite the discussion, they failed to reach an agreement.